Wait, they removed the blue crystal outfit. What? Dude, that's so bad. What is that? Like, so you have to spend money to get. I mean, like, for this outfit, basically. You can still buy it in auction house with gold, but that requires someone buy it with money and then sell it in auction house. What is this, dude? It's all of those stuff. Alright, let's start, boys. Let's start. Let me get more sound higher. Okay. Sounds okay? Rosak is ripped on Russia server.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, let's compare Russian region to Korean region. This is Lost Ark Russian jurisdiction, and this is Korea for comparison. There is no official numbers provided.
Dude, that's like, you know, like I never really think of it like that, you
This
know. I never really think of it like that. But god dang, dude, the difference of it is like, holy shit, dude. Damn. They're waiting a new world for release or going ham with Lost Ark marketing. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Bosnia. Yeah, everything here. Russia. Damn, dude.
Lost
The
Ark
difference
Russian
is...
jurisdiction, and this is
Damn.
Korea for comparison. There is no official numbers provided, so I'm using third-party website and estimates. Lost Ark Russian currently have 2 servers. This is the lowest item level player I found on the database.
655 item level, in fighter in Alderaan.
There is 50,000 players above him. Lately we see a lot of new players due to EU release, so let's add another 20,000 people with low score that are not on the
Yeah,
list.
undergeared, yeah.
So we are totaling on 70,000. Now we need to slash this number in half, as this site reports all characters and people tend to run multiple characters.
I don't think 2 is a fair number though, because some people run... There is a guy that runs 42, right? I remember that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of vodka. Their market is not, I feel like that is screwing up. I understand the business decision. Yeah, I mean, like, we don't know, right? We don't know still. I mean, like, we don't know what's going through their mind in, like, Amazon. Hardly anyone lives in most of Russia. Yeah. 42, and it's not, yeah, it's not me right there. There is someone that is more not right in the brain than me, Lima. So, yeah. Most people have multiple alts. So, 2 is not exactly like it's not exactly like a fair number. PB score? Okay, one sec. Yeah. I think like 3 is more fair. Because some people run 6, some people run 1, some people run 4, some people run 2, you know. Not everything. It just some outliers have like 42 and stuff like that. Someone more pepiga than me. Hell yeah, dude. There is always someone right there, Lima. So, yep.
So my estimate player population for Russian server is about 20 to 35,000 people. Now let's look on Korean numbers. Korean third party website is far more accurate and reports almost 1 million created characters. We also need to add players that are under the item level bracket. Recently, Korean server host waifu contest event where players vote for their favorite character.
I was voting for this
We
one,
have
dude.
over 200,000 votes, but I assume not everyone participated in the event, so my estimate population for...
Who the hell put Salt Giant on 100, dude? Who the hell did that? Like, what's wrong with you? Salt Giant on like 100, dude. This guy is what I mean. Who the hell voted for this guy? This is your waifu right here? Or waifu husband? You place 14? What do you mean you place 14? You draw. Huh? I don't understand, Lima. Me, Salt Giant. Cocaine indeed, dude. Look at that right there. Look at that. Cocaine indeed. Puchime, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I picked like Eadarin. I think Eadarin was like 10 or something. Because I like that's like, aside from Abril Shoot, that like Abril Shoot is a villain, right? But it's still my waifu right there. But I mean like if it's not Abril Shoot, it's Eadarin. So I pick Eadarin. So you just said you place 14 there. No. I said like I vote over there. I vote for the waifu contest.
In event, so my estimate population for Korean server is about 300 to 400,000 players. As you can clearly see, Something is fucked up on the Russian server.
Something is fucked up on the Russian server. First scene events. Ooh. Interesting.
Battle Pass. Akrasia Tor. Korean Cinema Discount Code. Confirm your account to get rewards. Hyper Busto. Promotion code for your
Superior.
local fast food. Mama Touch. Attendance reward. Second attendance reward. Summer Bingo. Summer Festival Island. Charity event.
Блять, какие
11.
вы, сука, довны, блять.
Attendance reward. Second attendance reward. Character Busto. Summer Island. Second attendance reward.
This character boost is not
Character-
actually boost though, right? This is not a boost. I remember this. Because this is like, what's the name? You need to have a certain level, item level character, then it pushes it higher. So if you don't have that item, that character on that item level, this event means nothing to you. Suka bliat. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is not right here. So yeah, this is not an actual boost basically. This is a boost from like a high item level into the higher item level. So if you're lower, this means nothing to you. This is not event for you, if that makes sense. I remember this actually.
Busto. Summer Island. Item level event that only 20 whales can complete.
I know that. That's what I say. The scam event right there.
20 whales.
This event right here, the GS growth, I always call it a scam event because it is. It is a scam event because it gives you everything except one thing that you need, which is gold. Now, how do you get gold if you're like new and using that one? You swipe. So it's basically like pushing people to swipe, right? So yeah, this is a scam right here. How many of those events actually?
Whales can complete.
It didn't say, right?
Attendance reward.
Сука, довны, блять.
Attendance reward.
So that's one,
Second
2,
attendance reward. Character Busto.
2.5,
Summer Island.
3.5.
Item level event that only 20 whales can complete.
Let's call it 4, yeah. Let's call it 4. We call it this one half and the other one is half. We call it half because I mean like realistically you can use half of it or something. So yeah, Korea similar event gives gold. What do you mean? Which similar event? Which one are you referring to specifically, Zolnik? The amount of gold the character boost express gives is tiny. Oh, they do give gold, yeah, actually. Like we don't have GS growth, right? Earlier, like we get like a hyper express gives us 30,000 gold. Another 10,000, like 10,000 is at the end though, like when you finish. So yeah, does it give enough? No. Does it give close? Yes, really close. You probably need like a week or two to actually get there. So yeah, the hyper express, yeah, propos, gives you from that, and that doesn't. So the hyper express for Korea is 1302 all the way to 1415, right? In the middle, it gives you gold and the materials to do it as well. Is it enough? Not really, but in 2 weeks you can get there pretty easily for free. I know because like my friends just did that. Now the difference is that you need to get 1302, right? Now this is like what Russia doesn't give, but Korea gives it. Korea gives 3 free boosts. Currently there is 3 free boosts straight into 1302. There is 3. So if you're a new player, you go to the NAV server, right? You get 3 character at tier 3 already, like today, if you're playing in Korea right now. So yeah, not mentioning the tickets, we stop on 1325 and 1340. Well, in our case, we don't stop, right? In our case, we stop at 1415. Not even 1415. Like the Hyper Express gives like 10,000 gold, 200 mid breakthrough stones, and everything, all the way to basically push you like higher, basically close to 1430. You can get your weapon to like 1445 at that point, which is ready for Biakis. You're just waiting for like the rest of the item level. New class release. Enough server.
Oh, we release new character. So here is free level boost tickets so you can catch
See?
up with other players.
Сука, блядь,
You can catch up.
Okay, this is 2 event. There is 2 event right here. This is Super Express, not the current Hyper Express. Super Express on Gunslinger and the boost. So there is 2. You don't count that. So there is boost to 915 during Gunslinger release. And then after that, that 915 gets boosted to 1340. Pretty cheap in the same way that Hyper Express is there. Basically, it's like that.
With other players.
Alright, let's go.
Сука, 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 блядь, сука, 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 блядь.
Wait, what is this? This is just no money, right? I mean, like, this is the boost, right? Which is 20 bucks. So it forces you to buy to give you a character boost. Yeah. Well, that's just how it is, I guess. Suka, suka, suka. Drop nerf. Eh? What does this mean?
Сука, 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 блядь, сука, 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 блядь.
Oh, this is Russia, right? This is Russia, right? Jewel drop rate nerf. Pre-Southburn Kaister gold nerf 1500 to 700. But isn't that how it is? We don't count this on anything. Abusive fragment event removed. Yeah, but I mean, like in Korea, it's also removed. You just get removed faster for some reason. Korea still have it while you removed. Heroic Guardians. I think this is Challenge Guardian. The equalized one. Class book drop nerf. I know it doesn't drop, right? It's not even nerf. It's just gone. Well, in Korea, we still get it. So yeah. So all of this, I guess, to a certain extent, is true. Only this one is not true. Because like in Korea, it's also nerf. But it's 550 though. It's not 700, I think. So yep.
Сука, блядь, сука, сука, сука.
Wait, where is it? Pre-Legion server settings. 1415 A level plus Papunica, no drop. Huh? What does this mean? Yeah. Anyone knows what this actually mean? I have no idea what this means. Client version manual lock. Better grade drop. Epona badges. Oh. You mean like when you reach 1415, you don't get the new Epona yet. But that applies to Russia as well. That applies to Korea as well. Before like Vault and release, you also get less Epona. So yeah, once it's released, then you get the better one. I don't know about the better grade drop though. I feel like it's the same, as far as I know. This video is from July. And what does that mean, Masheri?
Блядь.
Cash shop nerf. Eh? There was a nerf on cash shop?
These events make servers so poor that Diamond's price drop all-time low thanks to extreme whaling. Now everyone can afford skins, right?
Сука, 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 блядь, сука, 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 блядь.
Wait. What was that?
Сука, сука, сука,
So this is Korea, right? This is Korea.
блядь, сука.
Oh, wait. They removed the blue crystal outfit. What? Dude, that's so bad. What is that? Like, so you have to spend money to get. I mean, like, for this outfit, basically. You can still buy it in auction house with gold, but that requires someone buy it with money and then sell it in auction house. What is this, dude? Argos is a guardian raid? No, Argos is Abyss Dungeon. The deer that you just saw me did earlier. It's not the new lightning. That's Albion. I don't know what this is going on here. Oh, your name, 안녕하세요. Yeah, Russians. I don't know. Not our problem, oh, your name. Not our problem.
Сука, сука, блядь.
Come on, what is that? That's so sad though. I didn't know that was the case. Final scene 2.0 version deck. Eh? Albion is a what's the name? It's a Abyss Dungeon. Think about it. If it wasn't Russia, we wouldn't have memes. That is true. I guess they do feed the memes for us. 72 pages. Was it potential on the second page? Well, I mean, like, he wouldn't like hide it, right? Second, I mean, I would assume like he wouldn't hide it. That like the second page shouldn't have it. Like I would assume like so in KR like there is 3 pages. In Russia there is a what's the name? There is a 1 out of 2 pages. But I mean, like, what are the chances there is like a blue crystal like outfit? Let me check. So usually in KR, right? Yeah, so the way like they are structured, second is that like this is the outfit right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the blue crystal version of it. Exact same outfit, just different payment method, right? So in Russia, it should be next to each other as well. Like this outfit, and then there should be a blue crystal right here. Like on the next one basically, if that makes sense. So I think there is no blue crystal if that is the case. Because like it's not like next to each other. Second page doesn't have any books of it. I'm looking at it now. I see. Okay, there we have it. Verdict. Oh, I see. Okay. Saw a bunch of videos of this guy. It's kind of weird sometimes. Really? I've never. I don't know. I don't know. I just know the name, but I've never seen any video from him. So yeah. But there is no blue outfit. Man, that's sad. That's actually sad. I think.
Сука, 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 блядь.
Alright. Verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, this story have one more final chapter. So basically, Lost Ark have its Realm Reborn moment like Final Fantasy. About year ago on Korean servers, they introduced 2.0 patch that
Season
absolutely
2,
rework
yeah.
the game, the equipment, and they make the game better. So we, as Russian players, also demanded this patch, bring it to us, come on, it's better. We don't want to farm same shitty dungeons anymore. So they listened to our demands and they introduced the patch to Russian servers. Brilliant, right? Not exactly, because on Korean server, when you got a red gear, the top legendary one, then you still have it, the legendary version for the 2.0 patch. If you have the golden gear, you have the golden gear and purple to purple. You know, there was 1-to-1 conversion. But in Russia, Lost Ark, there was not enough content translated, and they decided, yeah, let's drop one grade of the gear. So people with the legendary artifact red tier gear got demoted to some gold gear.
Oh, this was the conversion during season 2, right?
And the
This is the yeah, demoted artifact grade to legendary. So the legend goes to like a purple gear. Man, that's so sad though. That's actually really sad, that conversion right there. Not a good conversion. Not really, Oyarim, not really. The gold price being cheap, right? The gold price being cheap in like Russia doesn't really change the fact that like there is just not enough. Well, right now in Korea there is way too many for us, but in Russia there is just not enough. There is like so little player base in Russia, Oyarim. There is no supply for everything. You cannot even buy 20 legendary books right now because there is just nothing. It's not that because it's too expensive. There is just not enough. If that makes sense, you know. It's Russian things, you know. They used to have it, but they removed it. And the blue outfits were only original. Yeah, I remember it was there when I was still playing Russia. So yeah, so is that everything in a really toxic game? I'm really into that. I don't think that's really toxic, to be honest. I mean, like he's kind of like memeing about it. So yeah, hates on this game all the time. Salty gamer. Yeah, the lost eye level through the conversion, right? Yeah, you can't even supply a group to do content. Yeah, even like getting into like a group is difficult. While right now for us in like Korea or your name, we just have like we make a group, everyone applies, done, we go. Can arena player base will be an issue? We will have to see Caxalot because we don't know yet. Because like if they release like let's say with like Final Fantasy, player base might go to Final Fantasy instead of like Lost Ark.
people with the gold gear got demoted to purple gear. And people with purple gear got demoted, guess what? They got reloaded to previous expansion because there was no worse gear than the purple.
Previous expansion.
So they got rerolled. So basically this character is the evidence of the past events. It have a purple gear and it got rerolled to artifact gear of previous tier. And I complete this, you know, this Yorn expansion. As you can see, I have completed the quest. Yorn quest is done, but I cannot participate. In any, you know, content here because I have not enough item
not
level
enough
because
item
my
level.
item level dropped to like Rotendel and previous expansion, and this explode people. Okay, on top of that. The Russian server make event before the gear drop. They make event that who gonna have the best gear on the server gonna win them like rare mount. So people farm like crazy.
Wait, but isn't that like kind
And
of
in
like
the
you know,
end-
kind of like incentivize people to pay so they can be the highest item level? Man, this is like I don't know, man. It just smells like greedy in my opinion. Smells greedy, I think. So yeah. No idea how annoying it is to get group in Russia. With my left nut that if KR has events and EUNA doesn't get them, there will be a shitstorm. We'll have to see, Lima. We don't know, right? No grudge server. Russia should pick up more people outside of normal MMO player base. Should be, it should be, right? They would pick up like the PoE player and Diablo player. Will they stay? We don't know yet because like people might think it's like an ARPG, which is not. It's an MMO first, ARPG second. But some people will play. Yes, it will attract like some other player base as well through second. That is correct. Tries to point out the negatives. Mostly while managing the game are making mistakes. The game itself is great. Yeah. He just makes very negative videos to point out glaring issues. He's not wrong though. I mean, like think of it like this. He might meme about it, but I mean, like which none of us like. You might not like the way he presented, but like, can you say that he's wrong? Seems like not really, right? Because I do remember some of this. So yeah. That's why people keep talking about pay to win, Russian monetization kind of trust. That I agree actually. Looking at this, Russian monetization could be like the reason why people keep saying it's pay to win. Or like maybe like a Russian player say that like, oh, the game is pay to win. Yeah, maybe in Russia. But not in Korea, right? So yeah. He really loves the game, he just multiple $1,000 in both Canada. He just has this attitude. I don't think his attitude is wrong, it's wrong. I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine, so yeah. Done playing for the day? No, not yet, brother. Not yet.
Their gear got dropped. And that, I think that event was the like breaking point where the Russian server started losing the players. And yeah,
Was there a lot of players in season 1 that they lose player after this event? Haven't seen Twitter. Was there a lot of players in season 1 Russia? And then like they start dwindling down the moment like this comes out. Season 2 comes out in Russia. It was the season 1 players. That's weird though. I mean like I think population was very healthy in season 1. I see. Dude, that's so bad. Because I was playing Russia on season 1 as well. And then like I moved to Korea, right? So which is I just like never look back after that. Which is I don't know. It's sad, man. I mean in Korea season 2 drops, people return. Like people people start to play more. The roadmap drops down. The player base jump. Maple Story incident. The players for Lost Ark becomes like top 5 game in Korea. Top 5 game, not top 5 MMO. Top 5 game. And then like right now with Astalgia, every server is full. That's like how that's like a difference, I guess. Yeah, there was 3 server. I remember Sirion and Antares, right? Yeah, Kratos, Sirion, and Antares. And now it's combined into Alderan. Cuck player, so we start living and now it's dead. Yeah, Maple Story incident. There was a Maple Story like RNG incident on KR Lima. So people leave because of that. People leave because like, well, it's basically like the company is lying to them, if that makes sense. So they leave, and what's the next best MMO? Lost Ark was there. So Lost Ark was there for you. And the good thing is Lost Ark was just from the 2nd anniversary. There is a lot of events going in. There is a boost, stuff like that. Gunslinger just released. So there we have it, you know. Lying about RNG. No, lying about, so RNG, right? When you like, let's say when you enhance, I don't know how exactly how it works, right? But RNG, let's say this item gives you an extra 10%. It didn't give you extra 10%, if that makes sense. And people were rioting at the time. So yeah. The RNG rates weren't right. JP lost half the place after ban wave. That's the foreigners though, not the JP players.
that's it for me today. I hope you like this video and see you next time.
Yep, that's what it is right there. There is a copium right here. Copium. Yeah. It wasn't good. Maple Story incident wasn't good. It's good for Lost Ark publicity, but man, it's not good for like a Maple Story there. Not good.